Hello everyone, today we'll be going through 4MA1 1H Mathematics A. This was held in May 2024. I will not be showing you the paper. It's available on the net and you can open in separate video. I will be going through complete solutions. This paper is having 25 questions and you have to show all the working. Question number 1. Here are the first four terms of arithmetic sequence. So first four terms of arithmetic sequence are given, and that is 1, 4, 7 and 10. And what we have to do is, for A part, find an expression in terms of an. So an we require to find. So we'll be checking for the difference, and difference between these two terms will be 4 minus 1 will be 3, 7 minus 4 will be 3, and 10 minus 7 will also be 3. So D value is equal to 3, A value is equal to 1. So we know formula of arithmetic sequences. So an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, and a value is 1 plus n. We are taking the general term, n minus 1 into d will be 3. So this will be our an, and further we can rewrite it as an is equal to 1. We'll open the bracket, so 1 plus 3n minus 3, and this will be an is equal to 3n minus 2. This will be our final answer, and this is for 2 marks. Hopefully you are understanding this. Now the second part, which is B part, they're saying the nth term of a different arithmetic sequence is given 5n plus this is 17. So this arithmetic sequence is nth term is given, and we need to find the 12th term of the sequence. So A12 is required, and what we'll be doing, we will be replacing n is equal to 12. So we will get what? A12 will be equal to 5 into 12 plus 17, and this will be 60 plus 17 will be 77, and this is 1 mark part which we have done. First question was for 3 marks. Now we can go to the second question, and for the second question a table is given which I'll quickly go through. This is the table, and they're saying 450 students. So there are in total 450 students is equal to total are 450 were asked. They traveled to school on Monday. Each student walked or traveled by bus or traveled by car or traveled by bicycle. Each student used just one method of travel. One of these students is chosen at random. The table shows information about the probability of each method of travel, and these are the probabilities for walk, this is for bus, this is for car, and this is for bicycle. And work out how many of the 450 students traveled by car. So car is this one, which is 2x. We need to find this value of basically 2x. We can write the sum of probabilities we know equal to 1. So our equation will be 0.20 plus x plus 2x plus 0.2x is equal to 1. And we can rewrite this as adding like terms. 3x, 2x plus x will be 3x plus 0.46 is equal to 1. So 3x is equal to 1 minus 0.46, and 1 minus 0.46 will be equal to 0.54, and x will be equal to 0.54 divided by 3, and we can divide this by 3, and this is equal to 0.18. Now we need the car number of students who are traveling by car. So 2x value will be equal to 0.36, and then we will be multiplying this 0.36 into 450, to calculate the number of students traveling by car, and this will be equal to, first we'll multiply it by 2 and we will get 0.36, then we will multiply by 450 and this is equal to 162 students. This is our answer, and keep in mind this is 4 marks probability question, which was so straightforward, easy, which we have done. Now question number 3 is over here and we can solve here. Find the highest common factor. So HCF is required and numbers given are 72 and 108. So we can write factors of 72. This is factors we can make like 2 into 36, then 2 into 18, then 2 into 9, and prime factor 3 like this, and we can write this will be 2 into 2 into 2 3 times, and then 3 into 3. This is how we can write this. And then 108, so prime factors of 108 also we can find 108, and 2 into 2 5s are 10 and 2 4s are 8, so 54, and then we can write 2 will be 20, 2 4s are 2 2s are 4 and 2 7s are 14, then 3 and 9, and further we can write it as 3 and 3. So this will be 2 times 2, this one, and 1 2 3 times 3, so 3 into 3 into 3. Then we have to make the pairs. We can make 1 pair, 2 pair, and 3 pair, and 4. Okay, so these are the pairs. That's all. This is HCF. HCF is equal to, we'll be taking 1 from each pair, so 2 into 2 into 3 into 3, and which is equal to 4 into 9, which is 36. This will be the HCF, and this is 2 marks part which we have done. This will be 2 marks. Now question number 4. Eva records the number of kilometers she drives each month. In April, Eva drove 943 kilometers. This is 15% more than the number of kilometers she drove in March. So this was in April, and in March we don't know how many kilometers. Work out the number of kilometers. 15% more. So this one is 15% more than March distance. So work out the number of kilometers Eva drove in March. So we do know March, so we can take March distance as X kilometers, and we can write 115% of X, because it's April is 15% more, so 100 plus 15 and percentage, and this is equal to 943 kilometers. So X will be equal to 943 over 115%, and this one we can calculate over here. This will be 943 over okay, 943 over, this will be 115%, and percent is this one, and this is equal to 820, and this is the answer, which is for how many marks? This is 3 marks basically. So question 4 was 3 marks. It was a reverse percentage question. And next question is in the diagram, which is question number 4, and the diagram which we will be referring is this one. You can see this diagram, which is not to scale. The diagram ABCDE is a regular pentagon, so it means all the interior angles and exterior angles and the lengths are equal. So angle AEF is 96, which is this one. Work out the size of the obtuse angle FED. So the required angle is FED, which is this one. We need to check this angle, work out the size. We need to work out this size FED. Show your working clearly. Okay, so we know that the formula is, what's the formula? If I write n minus 2 into 180, this is sum of interior angles. So interior angles are this one. So we can write, we are having 5 sides, 1 2 3 4 5 sides. So 5 minus 2 into 180, and this one we can write 5 minus 2 will be 3. 3 into 180 will be equal to 540. So 540 will be this one. Now 540 is divided into 5 equal angles. So one angle, which is this one, for example, 540 over 5, this will be interior angle. Interior angle is equal to 540 divided by 5 is equal to 108. So this angle is 108. Now angle at this circle, which circle? This circle is 360. So we can write it 360 minus one angle is 96, and other angle which we just found is 108. So this will be equal to angle FED. They are asking for angle FED, and this will be equal to, we can calculate 360 minus in brackets 96 plus 108, and this will be equal to 360. Instead of 360 I have written 30. So this will be 360 over here, and 156. So 156 is our final answer, and this is for 4 marks, and this is done. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 6, and the question number 6 says expand and simplify. The given expression is m plus 5 and m minus 8. So this is expression. So we can multiply this with this, will be equal to m into m will be m square, then m into minus 8 will be minus 8m, and 5 into m we can write as what? Plus 5m, and 5 into minus 8 will be minus 40, and adding the like terms will give us m square minus 3m minus 40. I will write this properly. So this will be 40. Now this is our final answer, and this is 2 marks, which is done. Now B part, this was our A part which we had done. Now B part is this one, and they are saying solve, basically solve, and 3n minus 4 is equal to 5n and plus 6 divided by 3. So algebraic equation we need to simplify, and we can write over 1, then cross multiply this by this one. So 3 into 3 9, n minus 12 is equal to 5n plus 6. Now 5n we can shift to the other side, and this will be resulting to 9n minus 5n, and minus 12 we can shift to other side. So 6 plus 12, this will be 4n is equal to 18, and n will be equal to 18 by 4. 18 over 4, which is equal to 18 divided by 4 is giving us 9 by 2, which is 4.5. 9 by 2, which is 4.5. This is our final answer, and this is for 3 marks. Hopefully you understood this as well. Now question number 7. Question 7 says universal set is given which is containing members 23, 24, 25 up to 34. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So 31, 32, 33, and last one is 34. So this is our universal set. and A is given. A is set of even numbers, so even numbers, and this is B is what? B is given as 23. So 23, 29 and 31, only three members, and C is multiples of 3. So multiples of 3 are in set C. Multiples of 3, if we want to understand set of even numbers, will be what? I'm just writing for your understanding. Even will be 24, 26, 28, 20, this will be 30, then 32, 34. That's all. These will be the members of this one. And for C, we can add multiples of 3 will be what? 24 is multiple of 3, then 27 is multiple of 3, 30 also, and 33. So these are multiples of 3. Now we got all the what do you call, all the members of each and every set, and these are the sets. Now what we can do next is what? List the members of the set. A part, they are saying members of the set we need to list. B union C. B union C means the members which are there in B as well as in C. So B and C is containing basically B, not as well as, B or in C. So in B or in C we need to write. So this will be what? We will write 23 B. It should be in B or in C. So 23, 24, 27, 29, 30, 31 and 33 without repetition. There is already no repetition, but I'm just mentioning that there should not be repetition in case of union. Now for the second part we are having A complement intersection C. So A complement is what? Whatever not in A. So not in A we can write first. A complement will be what? 23 is not in A. 24 is there. 25 is not in A. 27 is not in A. 29 is not in A. 31 is not in A. 33 is not in A. So this is A complement. Intersection C. So now we will be checking intersection of these members and these members. Intersection mean they should be in both sets. So A complement intersection C will be 27 is in both, so we can write 27, and 33 is also in both, so this will be our answer. And part 1 was 1 mark and part 2 is also 1 mark part, which we have done. So then next question they are asking for B part. They are asking is it true that B intersection C is equal to 5? 5 is empty set. So B intersection C, we need to check these members. B intersection C, this is B, and C is this one. So nothing is common in these two, so we can write that it's correct. So the check box is provided, which is for yes or no. This is for yes, this is for no, so we'll be checking this yes. Give reason, so we need to mention the reason as well. So before writing the reason, I will shrink a little so that we can resize everything to reasonable size. Okay, done. Now we can have the reason also. There are no multiples of 3 in set B. So we can write here reason there are no multiples of 3 in set B. So that's done. This is also, reason is also 1 mark. And for C part, they are saying the set D has 4 members and is such that D intersection and A union C, this one is equal to 5. List the members of D. So list the members of D. List the members of D. We need to list the members of D. So D intersection A union C. So A union C means this one and this one. So 24, 20, so 23 is not there in these two. So we can write this as 23. And what else is not there? 25 is not there, and 29 and 31 is not there. So we can write this 29 and 31, and this will be the set which we can give as our answer, and this will be basically the set. We can take this one to the proper place. Okay, so like this one, we can give answer over here, and this is for 2 marks, which we can write here. This is 2 marks question. So question 7 was 5 marks. Now question number 8 is saying a cylinder is placed on a table, and cylinder, we can refer to the cylinder, which is height is 21 centimeters. The volume of the cylinder is given. Volume of cylinder is given as 1575 centimeter cube. The force exerted by the cylinder on the table is, so force is equal to 84 newtons, and formula is given, pressure is equal to force over area, and work out the pressure. So volume, we already we can basically volume of the cylinder formula we can apply. We need to find the area, base area. We need to find this base area. To find this base area, we can refer to the radius, and to find the radius, we have formula, we can apply that one, and that is volume is equal to pi r square h, pi r square into h, and h value, volume we have, which is 1575, and pi and r square, which we don't have, so h is 21, we will be replacing this. So r square is equal to 1575 and divided by 21 pi, and this will be equal to 1575 over, this will be 21 and pi, and this is equal to 23.87. This is r square, so r will be equal to square root of this one, so under root of answer will be giving us 4.89. Rounded answer we can write, and pressure we can find. First we need to find the area, so area will be equal to pi r square. So area will be equal to pi r square, which is equal to, we can take this r square value, which we have already written, so pi into 23.87. so this value we can write it as 23.87 and multiply by pi, and this will give us area, which is 74.98, so we can write 75. And so pressure will be equal to force, which is given as 84 Newton, divided by area, which is 75, and this will be equal to 84 over 75 will give us 1.1 to 1.12 pascals. Newton per centimeter square or pascal. So Newton per centimeter square we can write like this. So this will be our final answer, and this is for 3 marks which we have done. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 9. The question number 9 says the table gives the amount of rice produced by each of two countries in 2021, and the table is given. If I roughly quickly draw this table, this will be like this one and this one. So these are the countries, and this is amount of rice in tons. So this is in tons, and this one is Indonesia and Argentina. So this will be 3.5 into 10 raised per 7, and this is 8.2 into 10 raised to the power 5. These numbers are given. The A part they are saying write 3.5 into 10 raised per 7 into ordinary numbers. So ordinary number we can write 3.5 into 10 raised to 7 mean 7 zeros like this, and 1 0 we can accommodate to move the decimal, so it will be 3 5 and 3 zeros 6 zeros. So it will be this number, and this one is 1 mark part which we have done. Now for the second B part says in 2020 Japan produced this much, 6 7 8 and 4 zeros, so 4 zeros, more tons of rice than Argentina. Work out the amount of rice Japan produced in 2020. Give your answer in standard form. So this much more than Argentina. Argentina is 8.2, so we'll add this 8.2 into 10 raised to 5, which we can rewrite it as, like for example this one's, we can change this into standard form, and standard form in like 10 raised to 5 format. So 1 2 3 4 5, so we can write 67.8 into 10 raised to 5, and plus this will be 8.2 into 10 raised to 5, and this will be what? This will be we can take 10 raised to 5 common, and inside will be 67.8 plus 8.2, and we can add these 67.8 plus 8.2 will be equal to 76. So 76 into 10 raised to 5. Now we need to write in standard form. We can write 7.6 into 10 into 10 raised to 5. So 76 we have written in this format, and now we can rewrite it as 7.6 into 10 raised to the power 6, and this will be our final answer for 2 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Question number 10, A part, they are saying simplify 2p and whole raised to power 0 where p is greater than 0. So we know that anything raised to the power 0 will be 1. So we can write this as 1. So this will be our final answer for 1 mark. And B part, they're saying y raised to power 9 into y raised to the power minus 3 is equal to y raised to power n, and find the value of n. So n we need to find. So we can combine these two and by indices rule. So y raised to n minus 3 is equal to y raised to n. So n is equal, this implies n is equal to 9 minus 3, which is equal to 6. So this will be our 6 will be our answer, and this is also 1 mark part. For 1 mark part working is not required, but I'm showing for your explanation. C part they are saying indices also. So 5, write 5 properly. So 5 and a raised to 4, c square and whole raised to 3, and we can take separate parts. 5 raised to 3, a raised to 4 into 3, and c raised to 2 into 3. So this will be 125, a raised to 12 and c raised to 6, and this will be our final answer. And this is for 2 marks, which is done. Question 10 was 4-mark question. Now question number 11. This is question number 11, and the diagram shows a roof sport. This one is like roof sport, and measurements are given. Diagram is not to scale, and the roof sport is made from 4 lengths of wood. So this is 9 meters. This side is also 9 meters, and this is 12 meters. This length is 12 meter. This one 9, this one also 9. And then they are saying what angle AMC is 90 degree. This angle is 90 degree. Lewis is going to buy lengths of wood to make the roof support. The wood cost is how much? Cost is 21.50 euros. This many euros per meter. So per meter cost is this one. Each length of wood he buys has to be a whole number of meters. So it cannot be decimal. We'll have to consider the complete length. Work out the total cost of the wood Lewis needs to buy. Show your working. So first of all, we need to find this height. We need to find cm. We need to find, which we can take as, like for example, this one we can take as x, and we can take like 9 square plus half will be what? Half will be this much. This much will be half of 12 will be 6. So 9 square is equal to 9. Pythagoras theorem is a square is equal to b square plus c square. So this will be equal to 6 square and plus x square. So x will be equal to 9 square minus 6 square under root, and this will be, we can find this square root of 9 square minus 6 square, and this is giving us 3 square root of 5. This is x value, and now we need to buy how many lengths. So length will be 9 plus 9 plus 12 plus this 3 under root 5. We cannot buy basically. So this is decimal value is 6.7. So we need to buy complete 7. I have converted this into 7, rounded this 7, because decimal we cannot buy. So this is the complete length which we need to buy, which is by the condition of question we have converted that one. So plus 12 plus 7, this will be equal to 37 meters we need to buy. So rate per meter is this one. So cost will be equal to 37 into 21.50, and this will be multiply by 21.50 will be equal to 795.5. This many euros will be the cost, and this is 4 marks part which we have done. This was simple straightforward question. Now question number 12 is factorization question. Expression given is 6y square minus 5y minus 4, and we need to factorize this. To factorize, I'll be using calculator mode 53, and this will be coefficient of y square is 6, coefficient of y is minus 5, and constant is minus 4. and this is equal to 4 by 3 and minus 1 by 2. 4 by 3 and minus 1 by 2, change sign, and we will be using this in case of fraction, so we can keep a gap and which we will fill with the next step. So I'm taking this 2, so 2x and plus 1, and the second is 3, so 3x minus 4, and then we can write intermediate step 2x into x 3x minus 4, and then plus 1 and 3x minus 4, and that's all. This is 2 marks part which we have done. Hopefully you understood. Now B part is what? B part says express 2x plus 1 over 4x and plus 7 minus 5x over this will be 3x, and as a single fraction, simplest form. So single fraction, we can equalize the denominator. To equalize the denominator, we need to multiply this side by 3 and this side by 4 and this one, so we can rewrite it as 6x plus 3 and over this will be 12x, and this will be 28 minus 20x over this will be 12x. Now we can write 12x, this will be 6x plus 3 plus 28 minus 20x, and this we can rewrite it as minus 14. So 13 minus, it will be what? 28 plus 3 will be 31. So 31 minus 14x divided by 12x, and this will be final answer for 3 marks. Hopefully you are understanding this. Now question number 13, which is probability question over here, tree diagram which we'll be referring. This one is tree diagram, and they're saying Herman has 2 bags of beads. Bag A, there are 3 white beads and 7 black beads. Bag B has in bag B there are 5 white beads and 4 black beads. So in total, Herman takes at random a bead from bag A and bead from bag B. Complete the probability. Okay, so this is bag A, which we can say in bag A there are 3 white and 7 black, so we can write this as 3, total are 10, so 3 by 10, and this will be 7 by 10. This is for bag A. And now for bag B, which is this one, this is containing how many? 5 white, so this will be 5, total are 5 plus 4, 9, so 5 by 9, and this will be 4 by 9. And similarly this will be 5 by 9 and 4 by 9. So our tree diagram is complete, which was we were supposed to complete in A part, and this was for 2 marks, which we have done. This is for 2 marks. Now for B, they are saying work out the probability that Herman takes 2 beads of the same color. So same color options will be which one? White and white. This is white and white, and black and black. So these 2 options we need to take. First we will take 3 by 10 into 5 by 9, and the second one we can add in this, that will be 7 by 10 and 4 by 9, and we need to just calculate this. This will be 15 by 90, and plus this will be 28 by 90, and 15 plus 28 will be 43, so 43 by 90, and this will be our final answer. And this was for 3 marks. Hopefully you understood this as well. Now question number 14 is a little tricky. The combined averages of Abel. So I will write here able and Bahira. So Bahira, we can write over here, are 15,435 dinars. So the savings of Bahira are 45% more than the savings of Abel. So it means if Abel's saving are A, then Bahira's saving will be 1.45 because 45% more. So it will be 1.45 of A. Now the second statement, they are saying the savings of Bahira are 3 by 2 times the saving of Chanda. So that one we can write, but first we will be calculating, like if it is sum of ratios will be what? Sum of ratios for these two we are calculating. A plus 1.45A is equal to 15,435. So we can add, this will be 1 plus 1, 2.45. A is equal to 15,435. So A will be equal to 15,435 and divided by 2.45, and this will be we can rewrite it as this one, 15,435 over this will be 2.45, and this will give us 6,300. Now they are saying 6,300 is for Abel, like this one. If we move this a little to make space, so what I'm doing, I'm shifting this over here so that we can refer this also. So this is 6,000, share of Abel is 6,300. So we can write 6,300 and 1.45 times 6,300. 1.45 times is 9,135. So this much is for Bahira. Next statement, they are saying the savings of Bahira are 3 by 2 times the savings of Chanda. So Chanda is over here and Bahira are 3 by 2. So when we can take 2 by 3 for Chandan. If we inverse this, so it will be 2 by 3. Reciprocal will take reciprocal of this one, 9135, and reciprocal of 9135 will be what? We can take reciprocal, this one multiply by 2 over 3 is equal to 6090. So this is equal to 6090, 6090, and this is our final answer, and this was for 5 marks, and this is in dinars. Why we have multiplied by 2 by 3? Because Bahira and Chandan, they are having, this is 3 by 2 of this 3 by 5, 3 by 2, no, see this one, like for example, if we take 3 by 2 of this is Bahira's number is 3 by 2 of this one x. So when we shift this to other side, so this will be 2 by 3 of 9135, which will be equal to 6090. Hopefully you understood this. This is just understanding the questions wording which is they have given, so you need to understand this. This one is done. Now we can move to the next question, which is functions question, which is question number 15, and the function f is defined as this one. F x is such that 3x plus 1 over x minus 2, and state the value of x that cannot be included in any domain. So we know that denominator should not be 0. So for that one, what we will be doing, we will be replacing x minus 2 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 2. This value needs to be excluded, and this is for 1 mark part which we have done. And B part, this was A part which we have completed. B part says express the inverse function f inverse in the form of this one we need to write. So we can write y is equal to 3x plus 1, which is given, x minus 2. We need to make x as subject, cross multiply. So xy minus 2y is equal to 3x plus 1. Now we can shift 3x to this other side, so it will be minus 3x, and 2y to other side, so 1 plus 2y. And further we can take x common, so it will be y minus 3 is equal to 1 plus 2y, and x will be, we need to make x as subject, so x is equal to 1 plus 2y over this will be y minus 3. So we can swap x and y, so f inverse of x will be equal to 1 plus 2x over this will be x minus 3, and this will be our final answer for 3 marks, which is done. Hopefully you understood this. Question number 15 was 4 mark question. Now question number 16, this is also probability tree diagram questions. I have uploaded probability videos also. So it's a 3-hour video probability questions. I have taken hard questions. You can go through those questions. Especially AA star students which are targeting for AA star, they can check for that highest grade. If you want, you can go through that video as well. So 16, there are 20 sweets in a box, and 15 of the sweets are red, so and 5 of the sweets are yellow. So red and yellow, so we can draw a tree diagram like this one. This will be red and this is yellow, and yellow 15 or red 15 and 5, so 20. So we can write this as 15 by 20, and this will be 5 by 20. And then they are saying Fred takes at random 3 sweets. So this is first draw, second draw. Also we can make this one and this one and this one and this one. So this will be red and yellow, so red and yellow. So one red is already gone, so now we are having 14 red because we are not replacing. Work with the probability that Fred takes at least 1 sweet, so that we will be dealing later after drawing the tree diagram. So this will be 14, and total will also be 1 less, so 14 out of 19. But yellow will be same, 5, so 5 out of 19. Why 19? Because 1 is already red gone, so total will be 1 less. And similarly this one, red are still 15, so we will be writing 15 over 19, and this will be yellow is already gone, so 4 out of 19. This is our second draw. Now we need to consider the third draw as well. So red and yellow, red and yellow, red and yellow, and red and yellow. So red, yellow, red, yellow, red, yellow, red, yellow. This one will be like this. And now 2 red are gone, so there will be 13. So we can write 13 over total will be 18 because 2 are gone. So this will be total 5 are still there, so 5 out of 18. And in this case 1 red and 1 yellow are gone, so it will be 14 over 18, and this will be This will be what? This one we can write 14 over 18 and 14. I'm writing only for red. So because red is required, they are saying work out the probability that Fred takes at least one sweet of each color from box. So we are interested in what? We are interested in red, yellow, at least one, right? So we are interested in work out the probability that Fred takes at least one sweet of each color. So we will be going for the complement. That will be easier. So this is all red and this is all yellow. So we will count these two and we will take 1 minus that complement probability. So we can calculate. This will be 15 by 20 into 14 by 19 into 13 by 18, this one, and this will be 5 by 20 into 4 by 19 into, this will be 3 by basically 18. This will be 3 by 18. So we can write 3 by 18. These two probabilities we will be calculating. What we are doing, we are taking 1 minus red, and plus we are taking yellow, and yellow. So this is what our strategy. So 1 minus red, this one we can calculate separately, and this will be 15. We can write fraction, by the way. So multiply by 14, multiply by 13, and this will be 20 into 19 into 18, and this is giving us 91 over 228. 91 over 228. This one, hopefully I will copy. Yes. Now this is also, we can check for this. So this will be fraction 5 into 4 into 3 over, this will be 20 into 19 into 18, and this is giving 1 over 114, 1 over 114, and this one we can replace here. So 91 over 228 and plus 1 over 114, and answer to this one will be what? 1 minus, in brackets, 91 over 228, and this will be plus 1 over 114 will be equal to 45 over 76, if we missed bracket, but it makes no difference. 45 over 76, this will be the probability for this, and this is 4-mark question which we have done. Question number 17, show that this one, 1 plus under root rationalization question, 3 minus under root 5 can be written in the form a plus square root b. So this format, and where a and b are integers. Show each stage of your working clearly. We have to show working, you need to keep in mind for all questions, you need to show working. So rationalization, we will be writing the question, which is this one, and after that we'll be multiplying by the opposite sign of this as numerator and denominator. So this will be multiplied like this one, 3 and plus under root 5 and 3 plus under root 5, same thing. We are multiplying, and then we are applying the formula, and formula is what? A plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. This is the formula which we will be applying. We are having over here a plus b, a minus b, that we can change by the formula. So 1 plus under root 5, this one, into 3 plus under root 5, and divided by, this will be 3 square and minus under root 5 square, and this will be, if we multiply the numerator, 1 into 3 will be 3 plus 3 into under root 5 will be this one, and under root 5 into 3 again this will be this one, and under root 5 into under root 5 will be only 5, which is this one, and 3 minus this under root, and square will be cancelled. So now we can write 3 plus 5 will be 8, and plus 3 under root 5 plus 3 under root 5 will be 6 under root 5, and divided by this will be minus 2. And further we can take it will be basically it's not, we have missed the square, so this will be, instead of 3 it will be 9. So 9 minus 5 will be 4, so we can write here 4. So we can take this is also basically we did mistake over here also. Why we are doing mistake? This should be 1, because 1 into under root 5 will be this one, and further we can change this as well, so this will be 4. Now we can take 4 common from numerator, and it will be 2 plus under root 5 and under root 5 over here, and divided by 4. So 4 will be cancelled, and answer will be 2 plus under root 5, and this is answer for 3 marks, which we have done. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 18 says a curve C has equation y is equal to x cube minus 40x and plus 1, and this is find the coordinates of both the points on C at which the gradient is 8. So gradient is 8, m is equal to 8. This is what they have given us. So we'll differentiate. Dy by dx is equal to, power will be pulled first, and x raised to the power 3 minus 1, and this will be, differentiation will be 40. If you don't know the differentiation, then you will have to check the playlist and go through the differentiation videos so that you can clear your concepts. So this one we can write equal to 8 because it is given information in the question. So we can write 3x square minus 40 is equal to 8, or we can write 3x square minus 48 is equal to 0. 3 we can take common, so x square minus this will be 16. So we can write here 16 is equal to 0. 3 is not equal to 0. This implies x square minus 16 is equal to 0, and this implies x square is equal to 16, and this implies x is equal to plus minus 4. So plus minus 4 values we have, which we can replace to find the value of y. And in this equation, which equation? We have this equation, y is equal to x cube minus 40x plus 1. So we will be replacing x value as plus 4. So x 4 cube minus 40 into 4 plus 1. This will be giving us 1 point, y coordinate of that point. So it will be 4 cubed and minus 40 into 4, and plus 1 is equal to minus 95 minus 95. So our point will be what? 1, and second coordinate, if we are taking 4x value, we are getting minus 95. So this is one coordinate, and for the second coordinate we will be changing y is equal to x cube minus 40x plus 1. We will be replacing minus 4 value, the other value from this x. So cube minus 4 into 40, not 4, the 40 into minus 4 and plus 1, and we can take this value, basically we can change this to minus 4, and this one as well we need to change to minus 4, and this is equal to 97. So we got 97. The other point, if we are taking this as minus 4, we are getting 97, and these will be the two coordinates of the point. So question 18 is 5 marks. So this one 5 marks per question, which we have done. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 19, diagram is provided which is not to scale, which is quadrilateral, and we can refer to this diagram, and they're saying work out the value of x. So value of x is required. We can consider this triangle, and in this triangle we are having two sides, and so no, this triangle we'll be considering later. First we can consider this triangle which is having two angles and one side, so we can apply sine rule. So we write in triangle BCD 12.8 over sine of 40 is equal to BD over, because we require BD, sine of 62 degrees. So BD will be equal to 12.8 sine of 62 degrees divided by sine of 40 degrees, and this will be equal to fraction 12.8 sine of 62 degrees over, this will be sine of 40 degrees, and this will be equal to 17.58. so 17.58 meters. This is what we got, BD 17.58 meters. After getting this one, now we can apply cosine rule to find x value. So cosine rule will be what? Cosine rule we can apply 17.58 square. Angle is required. You can directly apply angle formula also, or you can solve like this, or like whatever you like. Basically cos rule also, you can cos theta formula also, if you have memorized you can use. Otherwise you can use this one, 17.58 square, and one side which is 13.4 square plus other side which is 15.2 square, and minus one side 13.4 and the other side 15.2, and cos of x. So from here we can write x is equal to cos inverse of this value 17.58 and minus 13.4 square and minus 15.2 square, and divided by minus 2 into 13.4 and 15.2, and bracket close. This is our cos inverse formula which we can apply. So this will be shift cos of fraction, which is 17.58 minus 13.4 square. 17, we missed this square basically over here, so I will write square over here, and then we will be going here 13.42 square minus this will be 15.2 square, and over this will be minus 2 into 13.4 and brackets 15.2, and this bracket close is equal to 75.6 up to 1 dp or 3 significant figures. In question they have mentioned that they need answer in 3 significant figures, so this will be our final answer for this question. Hopefully you understood this, and this was 5 marks question which we have done. Now for next question, this was 19. We can go through question number 20, which is also a little tricky, not very difficult. So this is the diagram which we will be referring. The diagram shows a sector OABC of a circle center O. Center is O and this one is ABC's arc and sector is this one. So angle is this one is AOC is 60 degree. The area of the shaded region ABC is 38. So this area is given as 38 what centimeter square. Okay, so work out the perimeter of the shaded. So shaded segment ABC, perimeter is required. So what we can do is 38 is given, which is area of the segment. So we can write area of the sector. Formula is what? Area of the sector is theta over 360. If I write the formula will be theta over 360 into pi r square. This is area of the sector, but we need to subtract the triangle. White triangle minus triangle will be 1 by 2 r square sine 60 degree, sine theta, which is sine 60 degree, and this side we can take r and this side we can take r. So this is equal to, they have given this one equal to 38. Now we can replace this. Theta is 60, so 60 over 360 into pi r square, and minus 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into r square sine of 60 degree is equal to 38. Now further we can take a common from these two sides. We can take r square common and the remaining will be what? 60 over 360 will be, we can write pi by 60 minus this will be 1 by 2 sine of 60 degree in brackets, and r square we have taken common and the other side will be 38. So r square value will be what? R square will be equal to 38 over pi over 60 minus 1 by 2 sine of 60 degrees, and this will be r square is 38 over, this will be in brackets pi over 60 and minus 0.5 and sine of 60 degrees, and that's all. This is done, is equal to minus 99. Why we are getting minus? We should not get minus 38 over pi by 60. This should be pi by 6, not 60. That's why we are getting this. This should be pi by 6. And now hopefully we'll be getting the answer. We will be changing this to pi by 6, and this is getting 419.49. 419.49. So r value will be what? Under root of this, under root square root of answer is giving us 20.48. So 20.48 we got r value. Which r value? This side. So this side is 20.48 and this side also is 20.48, and this side is also, because all angles are 60, so this side will also be 20.48. Hopefully you are understanding. Now AC, direct AC we got, AC is 20.48. Now ABC arc is required. Now we'll be applying arc length formula, and length formula is theta over 360 into 2 pi r, and this will be equal to, we can apply theta is 60 over 360 into 2 pi, and r value we already calculated 20.48, just now we calculated, and this one we can simplify 60 over 360. Okay, and this one is multiplied by 2 pi and then multiplied by 20.48, and this will give us 21.45. Now perimeter will be equal to AC plus ABC. So AC plus ABC arc, and this will be AC is 20.48. Yes, AC directly we have calculated 20.48. So 20.48 plus 21.93, we will be adding this in plus 21.93 is adding up to 40. It's 20.48 and 21.45, not 93. 45. This is 45. So we can recalculate this. 20.48 plus 21.45 is equal to 41.9 up to 3 significant figures, 93, but answer we can write 41.9. This is the final answer. This is in centimeters, and this is for 4 marks, which we have done. Hopefully you understood this. Question number 21. A curve has equation y is equal to f of x, and there is one minimum point in this curve. The coordinates of this minimum point are 5 and minus 4. 5 and minus 4 are the coordinates of the minimum point. Write on the coordinates of the minimum point on the curve with equation. This one, part 1 is y is equal to fx plus 7. So this will be what? We need to understand this is translation when we are having inside change. This one translation left by 7 units. So I will be writing for you translation of the curve or point, whatever, translation to left by 7 units. So on x-axis, for example, 5 and minus 4, if it is 5 and minus 4 will be like over here, 5 and minus 4. So it will be moved 7 units to the left. So only x value will change, y value will remain as it is. So 5 minus 7 will be minus 2 and minus 4 will remain as it is. So this will be our answer. By subtracting in 5, we will write, instead of 5 we will write 5 minus 7 and minus 4 as it is, and this one will, the coordinates will get minus 2 and minus 4. This is how I have explained to you. By the coordinate axis also 7 units we have to move to the left, and that will be only x change, y will remain as it is. Hopefully you understood this. Now what else? We can identify the B part, and for that one we can basically, I will be shrinking this a little, so here, that's fine. Now we can write second part, and second part says y is equal to f of x minus 6. So this will be translation. Whenever f of x minus 6 is translation down by 6 units, by 6 units. So the same point, which is this is minus 2, the given point is 5 and 4. So 5 and minus 4, this is the point, and we will be moving down. Down will be only y value will be changing, x will remain as it is. So this will be 5 and this will be units, 6 units down. So minus 6, minus 4, minus 6, and final answer will be 5 and minus 10, and this will be 1 mark part, and the above A part was also 1 mark. So this question was a 2 mark question, which we have done. Now we can move to the question number 22, and the 22, this is the diagram which we will be referring to, and this is the incomplete histogram. If you go to the question, the incomplete histogram shows some information about the distances in kilometers that 100 adults ran last week. So total is 100, and this diagram is provided. This side is frequency density, this side is frequency density, this is distance in kilometers, and they're saying all of the adults ran at least 5 kilometers. So it means what? There's nothing before this 5 up to 5. This is 5 kilometers. So we will not be going lesser than 5. None of the adults ran more than 55. So this is also the upper limit, 55. So from 5 to 55 kilometers. 14 adults ran between 15 kilometer to 20. So 15 is this one, and 15 to 20 is which? 15 to 20 is this much, and it is saying that 14 adults will be using this information. 14 adults. So we can take this one. This number is provided as 14. So we can take, we can calculate height, because this side height is not provided, so we will have to calculate this side. So how we can calculate? We will be taking this as 14 divided by frequency divided by class width, which is 20 minus 15. So 5 is equal to 14 divided by 5. 14 divided by 5 is equal to 2.8. So height is this one. So we can take this one as 1, and this one as 2, and this will be as 2.8. So height is 2.8 for this one. We have calculated over here. Hopefully you are understanding this. Now we similarly, after calculating this height, we can figure out this height will be 2.83, 3.4. So up to this one will be, I will change the color. So this will be 3.4. So we can calculate this will be 3.4 into class width, and class width we can take from 20 to 35. So this one is 35. So 20 to 35 will be 15. So we can multiply 3.4 by 15, and we will get this frequency also. 3.4 into 15 is giving us 51. So these are 51 people. Now similarly, height for this bar, third bar also we can check. This is 0.4. So 0.4 multiply by the class width, and class width we can check. This is our class width, which is from 35 to 55. So this will be 20. So this is 20 is equal to what? 0.4 into 20. 0.4 into 20 will give us 8. So this one is 8 people. Frequency is 8. Now total is given the question 100 adults. So we will be calculating how many adults we have assigned to the bars. One bar is 14, the other one is 51, and the last one is 8. And 100 minus this whole thing will give us the first bar, and the first bar we can calculate. This will be 100 minus 14 plus 51 plus 8 and bracket close, and this is 27. So 27 we have to show the first bar, and for that one class width we have to keep this much class width, which is 5 to 15, which we can take 10. So 27 divided by 10, we can find the frequency density. Frequency density is equal to frequency divided by class width, and class width we have 10 and frequency we calculated 27, so it will be 2.7 height of the bar. So 2.567 up to this one, will be this will be 2.7. yes, so 2.7. so joining this one, and this will be the bar basically, which we can write height as 2.7. This is done, and this was a 3 marks question which we have completed the histogram, and this is done. Now question number 23, which is also 3D volume questions. I have uploaded 3D shapes video also. You need to go through that video. That is also 3 hours. Check the playlist. I'm having a lot of 3-hour videos as well. You can check those for extensive practice. If you have cleared your method, then you can go to those videos. So this one is question 23. A solid shape is made by removing a hemisphere shown shaded from a cone as shown in the diagram. So the radius is given. The radius of hemisphere is 2x. So radius of hemisphere is this one, which is 2x they have given, and the radius of the base of the cone is 5x. So it means this portion is 3x. 3x is this one, total is 5x. So the vertical height of the cone is 6x in centimeters, 6x. So vertical height, if we check the vertical height of the cone, we can show like this one is 6x. This one is 6x. The volume of the solid shape is given. Volume is given, which is volume of the solid shape is given. Volume of solid shape is given as 6948 pi. 6948 pi. And next is what? The next is work out the total surface area of the solid hemisphere. Total surface area of solid hemisphere that has been removed from the cone. Give your answer correct to nearest integer. So volume of the cone, we can write formula. Volume of cone is equal to what? 1 by 3 pi r square. R square is what? R square h. R is 5x, so 5x square into h, which is 6x. This one, this is volume of the cone, which we can write as 1 by 3 pi, or pi by we can write 1 by 3 pi, and this will be 25x square into 6x, and 3 will be cancelled with this, and this will be 50 pi and x cube. This will be volume of the cone. Now from volume of the cone we have to subtract the volume of hemisphere. Now volume of hemisphere, we can find volume of hemisphere. Hemisphere will be half into 4 by 3 pi and r square, which is 2x cube, basically this one, and which is 1 by 2, and 4 by 3 will be, we can calculate this basically. We can calculate this will be 1 over 2 into 4 by 3 into 4 over 3, and multiply by 2 cube will be 8, so we can multiply this by 8, and this is equal to 16 by 3. So this is not yes, so 4 by 3, so 16 by 3 we can write 16 by 3, 16 over 3 x cube. (16 by 3 x cube). Yes. Now what we can do next is volume of we can subtract the volume of the shape will be equal to what? Volume of solid shape is equal to volume of cone, which is 50 pi x cube, and minus 16 by 3 x cube, and this is equal to 6948, which is given in the question, 6948 pi. This one, 6948 pi, which is given in the question. Now 16 by 3 is also basically pi. We missed pi over here. This should be pi and pi. Now we can cancel this pi with this pi, and we can rewrite it as 50 x cube minus this, we can write 16 by 3 x cube, and this is equal to 6948, and we can take x cube common, so we can take x cube common, so x cube into 50 minus 16 by 3 is equal to 16 by 3. I will write properly, and this one is equal to 6948. So x cube is equal to 6948 over, this will be 50 minus 16 by 3, and this will be equal to, we can calculate 6948 over, this will be 50 minus 16 over 3, and this will be giving us 155.55. 155.55. Now x value, we can take cube root of this, and cube root, shift and cube root of answer will be 5.378. 5.378. This is the x value which we calculated. So now what they are saying? They are saying find work out the total surface area of the, so surface area is required, surface area of hemisphere is required. So what we can do, we can write surface area of hemisphere will be pi r square, which will be this circular area, r value we have, so radius is 2r, so, and then what we can do, we can write the surface area of hemisphere will be equal to pi r square plus 4 pi r square. This is surface area of sphere, and we will divide by 2 for hemisphere, and we can write the value of 2x, which is basically pi into 2x square plus this will be 2 pi into 2x square, and we can write the x value, or we can write this will be 4x square 2 pi, and so it will be 3 pi into 4x square, which is 12 pi x square, and x value we just found is 5.378, and this we can calculate as 12 pi into 5.378, and this will be giving us x square. Basically we have not taken x square, so we'll take here square, and 1090. This is surface area, so centimeter square, and this was 5 marks part which we have done. Question 24. A polygon has n sides where n condition of the question is given n is greater than 5. Keep in mind this will be applied in the question. The interior angles of the polygon form an arithmetic sequence. The smallest angle of polygon is 84. So it's starting from 84 degrees. So A value is equal to 84. And work out the sum of the interior angles of the polygon. So sum of interior angles of the polygon is required. So this one Sn formula, we know Sn is equal to n by 2 and 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the formula, and we can replace a value, n we don't know, n by 2, and a value is 84, and plus this will be n minus 1 into d value. They are saying that the difference is 4, so d is equal to 4 is given, so we'll be using this 4 over here, and this is what we know, that the interior angles are what, n minus formula for interior angle is also one formula is this: interior angle of a polygon is equal to n minus 2 into 180. So we will be using this formula and equalizing this to n minus 2 into 180, where n is the number of sides. So now we can simplify this. So if we open the bracket, so it will be n 84n plus this will be 2n this will be 2n into 2n into n minus 1, and this is equal to n 180, and if we open this side as well, so this will be 180 n minus 360, and now we can open this also. So 84n plus this will be 2n square minus 2n minus 180n plus 360 is equal to 0. We are trying to form the quadratic equation, and this will be 2n square 84n minus 2n and minus 180 will be what? We will calculate 84 and minus 2 and minus 180 is equal to minus 98 and plus 360 is equal to 0. So 2 we can take common and cancel this one, so n square minus this will be 49n and plus 180 is equal to 0. 2 is not equal to 0, so this implies n square minus 49 and plus 180 is equal to 0. Now we can factorize, and if we factorize by the help of calculator, mode 5 3 and 1 and then minus 49 and 180, constant is 180, and we will be getting what, 45 and 4. So 45 and 4, so our n value will be what? N will be equal to 45. You can write the steps. Okay, I will write for you. the steps as well, so that you can understand properly. This will be n minus 4 and n minus 45 is equal to 0. So n is equal to 4 and n is equal to 45. N is equal to 4 we are rejecting because of this condition of the question, which is saying n is more than 5. So 45 we can write as 45 is equal to what? As 45 will be 45 by 2 and a value 2, 84. No, a value is 2 basically. A value is 84 and plus this will be 45 minus 1 and minus 1 into d value, and this will be resulting to mode 1 is 45 over 2, and this one will be 2 into 84 and plus this will be 44 into 4 bracket close, and this will be 7740. 7740 is the final answer, and this is for 6 marks. So 6 marks part which we have done. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 25, which is last question of this paper, is saying f of x is equal to 17 minus 3x square plus 12x, and write f of x in the form a complete square, basically a minus b into x minus 3 square, where a, b and c are constants. So these are constants. Now f of x is equal to what? F of x is equal to, we will arrange minus 3x square plus 12x and plus 17, and then minus 3 will be taking common, completing square. If you have not properly done, you will have to practice this first. So minus 4x, I will be just taking common from these two, so this one bracket over here, and plus 17 as it is, and minus 3, and this one we can take x minus half of 4 will be 2, so 2 square and minus 2 square plus 17, and open the brackets, minus 3 into x minus 2 square and minus into minus plus, so 3 into 4 will be 12, so we can write here 12 and plus 17, so this will be what? This will be 29 minus 3 into x minus 2 square. We can compare this with the given format, which is a minus b. A is equal to 29, b is equal to 3, and c value is 2. So c value is equal to 2. These are the values which we have found. Hopefully you understood each and everything. If you like the video, then just press thumbs up sign also, and recommend this channel to your friends and class fellows. Introduce this channel to your respected teachers. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.